Am I the asshole for telling my parent friend that she needs to cook and that is why her daughter isn't eating?
That's a wild thing to say.
Well, let's get into it.
Interesting.
My daughter has a best friend since kindergarten, and they're in 7th grade. This year, Sarah, my daughter, this year, Sarah, the other girl, has gotten quite thin, and her mom has come to me saying she isn't eating. My daughter backed this up and said that she picks at her food at school. I thought it was an eating disorder at the time and told my friend to take her to the doctor. My friend needed to leave for a work trip this week and asked me to watch over her daughter. No big deal. She'll stay over for the week. First night I made meatloaf and she ate it. She didn't get sick. The result of the week was anything I made she would eat without any issue. She even came back for seconds for most meals. At the end of this week, she asked me why my food didn't make her sick. Apparently, she only eats TV dinners at home, which makes her feel like crap. The school food also sometimes makes her sick, so she's cautious about it and picks around it a lot. My guess is that there is an allergen what? I don't even know what this word says.
Preservative?
We're just going to gloss over that. My guess is that there is an allergy involved and she needs to get that checked out.
Yeah.
When I dropped her off, I pulled my friend to the side and told her everything. I told her that she really needs to cook and take her to the doctor to get her allergy checked out. She was not happy about this and basically called me a jerk for overstepping. Am I the asshole? That one hits home because like it's somebody else's kid, you know, but you're still like this person is still like concerned about this child's well-being, but the immediate parent isn't willing to accept their criticism or advice because of like some kind of a pride issue or something like that. So I was like, it's a little bit weird because, you know, you could still feel the guilt from the friend side because they just spent a week with this child and this child was, you know, eating as...
What's TV dinners though?
You know, like have you ever
frozen dinners?
Like the ones that they
Hungry Man. It's pre-packed.
Hungry Man, yeah, it's pre-packed and it has like these like compartments of like.
Yeah, you put it in the microwave for like 10 minutes, comes out, it's food. I've never heard of that. Okay.
But apparently that's what that child has been eating at home, and the school food also isn't very, you know, appealing to the child.
Another variation
they're
of TV
picking
dinners?
around.
Okay.
No, I mean like, it's probably just not good quality food, and the child is picking.
You guys
around.
never had frozen food before? I eat frozen. I don't know what TV dinners is.
I never had the
like
Hungry
the same thing,
Man.
but just different
like
categories.
I
make frozen veggies and things like that. No. I'm talking about frozen food, like frozen mac and cheese. You put in the microwave, comes out 3 minutes, done. You never seen that?
I mean, I had the frozen pizzas and like, you know.
Okay.
Those. I've had those a lot, yeah. But yeah, this one really is kind of weird because like, how much do you think that this person should feel obligated to follow up on this? Is the question here for me. You know,
like the
concerned friend.
I think she did her job.
Yeah,
like you can't do more than that. Like
you can't do more than that.
Like what can you really do? That's not your child.
Without overstepping your boundaries, you mean?
It's not that you don't have any right or haq over this child to do more than what you've done for the past week. You gave her, because at the end of the day, the current mother of that child, terrible.
Right.
Like the fact that one, you neglected her and basically giving her stuff that she can't even eat.
Yeah.
She could not, there's a possibility that she's allergic to what she's eating.
That's the theory right now, yeah.
So she's losing weight. The mother's not noticing. And this girl is basically hungry.
Yeah.
You know? And for her to, you know, that's actually so sad because the only time she felt comfortable in a setting was in another person's home.
Yeah.
I think because of that, the mother is failing as a parental figure. You know? Like my child feels more safe and eats better when they're not in my own home.
Right.
What type of home am I cultivating?
Not even the home, deny my presence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And another interesting fact about it was that the child was questioning why it was different at this person's house than their own house.
Yeah, they don't
like, how come I didn't get sick?
They don't understand the concept of a home cooked meal. You ever think about like that? Like their ideology about food is so crazy that when they have good food in front of them, they're trying to interpret why it doesn't make me sick. And I'm supposed to think that mother is a good parent?
Right.
Crazy. Impossible.
No, there's no way of disagreeing in this sense. When it's but the only thing I would say is the parent probably in that moment said, "Yo, you're judging me as a parent," but later on it opens up the door for her to reconsider later on. And momentarily, anyone says, yo, you're judging my parenting style. Later on, it gives her the opportunity of self-reflection and saying, yo, if this is the case in someone, like you said, in this case, someone else's home, when I'm not there, what am I doing that's not in alignment with what she experienced over there? And what is the school doing that I can, now she could probably cook her some food and pack her some lunch and things like that. It probably gives her opportunity to change her behavior. But yeah, there's no, after telling the parent that this is what, that's why people hide their opinion about other people's kids. After telling the parent straight up, yeah, this is the case and you need to go get your daughter checked to see what she's allergic to. And that's what she had said, right?
Yeah, she said she believes it's an allergy.
Believes that's all you can do. Beyond that, there's no discussion. If she cussed her out off of saying, yo, your child may be allergic to something, that's not your kid. That's why when I see other people's, I kind of try to turn off my emotions, because you have no control of this kid's upbringing.
Let me ask you guys a question. If you guys were in this person's position, would you still consider that parent a friend of yours?
I don't think so. Still,
that's it for friendship.
Yeah,
I don't think I would cut them off, but I don't know if I want to keep somebody in my life who neglects somebody who their whole responsibility is to be a parent for, you know?
So what would that relationship look like to you after this?
It's a head nod.
Yeah, probably like, what's up from far away?
If my opinion arises that type of reaction, especially after your daughter spent a week in my house, then you not only don't respect my opinion, you don't respect what my parenting style. Because I clearly am raising a child the same age as yours. We see our children. There's obviously something I'm doing that you can take from, and there's something you're doing that I can take from. If we can't exchange information like that, then what's the point of kikiing like we're cool?
Because the kids.
You can have the kids, you can head nod and have the kids play in the park. You don't need to.
Yeah, but they're friends apart from the kids.
But that's what I'm saying. If my opinion arises that what type of friendship's deeper than just kikiing and laughing. Mm-hmm. Friendship's having serious conversations when you feel like someone's slipping. Mm-hmm. If I'm doing wrong right now, I expect you guys to say, yo, after all these years, I expect you guys to say, yo, there's something off right there. Mm-hmm. So do better. You're harming other people.
My question is more so involving the fact that they're both parents, since this information is now presented in the friendship, right? And you're saying that that's more so something to just acknowledge and move on from, right? How does that affect the relationship between the daughters?
They could still be friends,
Yeah.
I'm not going to take away.
There's not going to be any more sleepovers and stuff like that, though.
If I don't feel comfortable with my daughter there, but 100% her daughter can come here.
She won't it doesn't seem.
I don't think that's that. I think that
what I'm saying is,
probably...
that door is open. I'm not saying she's not gonna want to come, but if that door is open, if she wants to,
Interesting.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's a tough situation to be in. I'm not gonna lie.
Would you let your daughter go over there if she doesn't know how to feed her own child?
No.
And
there probably will come a time where one of the two daughters would be like, "How come I can't go there?" Or like start questioning the distance there is, and that's gonna be a hard.
They're gonna grow up and chill outside of our house.
A hard conversation to have, but it's something that needs to be said.
Yeah, facts. Terrible mom.
So not the asshole.
Yeah, the person who took care of the kid is not the asshole.
All right, and yourself.
I agree.
Not the asshole.
Yeah, it's just a neglectful parenting style. It needs to be readjusted. But hopefully, going forward, she learns better.
I agree. Not the asshole. So we can all agree on that one.